I was a foreign student back then, and I had only been living in a small town for a few weeks. The public transportation system still felt unfamiliar to me. That night, I was heading home a bit late. I accidentally took the wrong train line and ended up in a nearly empty carriage. There was only one other person inside, an old man sitting silently in the corner, staring straight out the window. After a few stops, all the passengers got off except me and the old man. Strangely, he hadn't moved at all. Suddenly, the lights in the carriage flickered for a moment. When they came back on, the old man was gone. I panicked, stood up, looked around behind me, no one. I thought maybe he had quietly gotten off. But as I sat back down, I caught a reflection in the window. The old man was standing right behind me. I turned around quickly, but no one was there. I immediately got off at the next station, only to realize it was already closed. No staff, no passengers. Every signboard was covered in plastic sheets. I walked toward the emergency exit stairs. At the top of the stairs, I saw him again. Standing with his back to me, his head tilted at an unnatural angle. I don't even remember how I ran away. All I know is, I never took the night train again. While studying abroad, I lived in an old rented house on the outskirts of town. It was quiet and a bit damp, but it was cheap, so I thought it would be okay. But from the first night on, I often heard the sound of chairs moving in the living room, even though I was alone. It climaxed when I came home at night and found the dining table set with 2 plates and a glass of water. I was sure I hadn't left it like that. I asked the landlord over the phone, and he just said, "Don't be too attentive. If you feel like you're being watched, just say you're only there temporarily." I became increasingly afraid. I began to hear footsteps on the stairs in the middle of the night, and soft knocks from the attic. One night, I went up to the attic. Just for fun. There I found an old suitcase and some old photos. One of them was a photo of a young woman who looked a lot like me. On the back of the photo was written, "Previous tenant." She also tried to run away. That night, I stayed in a hotel. The next day I left the house without looking back.